Hi, I'm doing something different today. I'm going to be building something in Planet Zoo. The thing I'm going to be building is something that comes from Philadelphia Zoo, which is my city's zoo. It's called Zoo360. Basically, it's a system of paths that animals can take to get from one side of their habitat to another. The reason they do this is because Philadelphia Zoo has a space issue. And that's because it was actually the first zoo in the country, and it was built in what is now the middle of a very big city. Also, of course, zoos were unethical back then, so there wasn't much of a space issue. So they came up with this creative solution, which is a path above the guest path for animals to take, and guests can, look at the animals walking around. The animals can look at the guest, of course. Fun fact, Philadelphia Zoo, upon opening, had 1,000 animals, and there was a 25-cent admission. So let me just catch you up to speed on what I'm building here. I built 2 habitats and put a path in between them. And right now I'm using the climbable enrichment items to build a bridge between them. So as you can see here, we have our tiger, and luckily she goes right over to the thing to test it. Oh, it's a he, whatever. And it works, but there is a small flaw. Once the tiger does get between the 2 habitats, the game detects it as the animal escaping, because technically it's not in a habitat. So we need to fix this problem. As you can see here, I used habitat gates to merge the habitat together, and I used rocks as a wall instead of the barrier. So that works, but one big thing is that the keepers actually can't go across. So I changed it to using these walkable bridge things in the construction tab, and it works for both the keeper and the tiger. And of course I'm still using those habitat gates. Guests can go through this. The guest AI is kind of screwed up in Sandbox for me, so I just showed this inspector going through the gate. Yes, they can go through to the other side. The staff does it all the time. So that's kind of how I made it work. It looks nothing like Zoo360, but that kind of wasn't my goal. I'm not really ever good at building, so I just wanted to get the mechanic of something like this working. And I hope anyone watching who's good at building in Planet Zoo can make a functional yet beautiful looking one. Just in case my video wasn't enough to explain what I did, I'm going to draw some plans. So I'm going to start off here by drawing the border. That's the habitat barriers. That's a keeper gate in orange, and these yellow represent habitat gates. That blue path is the path in the middle, and that's where the guests will go through. And this brown represents any type of construction you can put there, maybe even some walls to make it look natural, like it's actually part of the habitat. And of course we have this bridge that bridges the gap over the construction, over the path. And our tiger can go in between and back, and the keeper can go in between and back.